Hi guys, Dr. Snippet here, and today I'm reviewing another piece of 2011 merchandise after the junk TARDIS playset, and it's something I wasn't expecting to get this soon. It is the Personalise Your Sonic Screwdriver set. Now I think Forbidden Planet were listing this as the ultimate Sonic Screwdriver set, something like that, I can't really remember, but this is strange because I wasn't expecting to get it yet because of the reason it was coming out on the 15th of July. And now my dad told me that he saw it in my local toy shop. And I asked him if the nano gun was there, the nano recorder gun thing. And he said, I think it was, yeah. And then I thought, but that's not going to be out any of this till 15th of July. I'm sure, almost certain, was it? Yeah, I'm sure. And I checked Forbidden Planet, and they suddenly said they had it in stock. So I went down, and unfortunately they only had this left. They didn't have the nano recorder, if it was ever there in the first place. My dad said he wasn't quite sure. But yes, and this is going to be a difficult review for me, because majority of it is going to be me reviewing the packaging. Because I can't review each screwdriver, because there are 80 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate how it all fits together, and then I'm going to review each part individually, and that will be the review. So I'm going to show you around the packaging. So here we go. Let's bring it forward. But to start with, down here it says Personalise Your Sonic Screwdriver Set, the name of the set obviously. Then we got the character options logo down here. Big Doctor Who logo. Old Doctor Who logo about the BBC thing here. I wasn't expecting it to come in this. I was expecting it to come in like a box. And you couldn't see what was inside. Sorry if you just heard some like rustling, or I just had my hand over the mic. I don't know if it did it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Batteries included, it says. Combine and customize over 80 styles. Choose controls, select emitter, choose controls, choose power source. It's a 5+ set. It says, yeah, I said that, I think, with multiple light and sound effects, over 80 possible combinations. On the side it's got pictures. It looks really cool, some of the things they got here. Then the TARDIS DW on top. Sorry that's upside down, but it's just very, that. On the back, Personalise Your Sonic Screwdriver Set. Ocean light, blah. I don't want to say it all again. You've seen it already. Combine the sections from each of the 3 Sonic screwdrivers in different ways to create your own version. Down here it says you have to put the batteries in, because the batteries, I've opened it, the batteries come in this thing here, and you insert it inside what you make. Logo there. Add pictures. This side, that, and loads of artwork of the screwdrivers, loads of different combinations as it displays again at the top. So, yeah, I'm dying to make one. I've already decided what I'm going to keep as my Sonic screwdriver. Right, that's an interesting tip there, as you can see. I can't wait. Look at that. Right, anyway, I'm going to get her open. Because it's a screwdriver. And I'm going to review it. So I will see you in a bit. Okay, so here are the 3 designs. Sorry if the camera's shaking, which it is. It's because I'm holding it, because I can't point my camera at it on my stand. Yeah, these are the 3 designs we can make. The build quality for something that's designed to be changed is pretty good, but obviously there's the odd fault. Stuff don't fit in quite great, especially that piece there, slightly dodgy. I'll just show you the 3 screwdrivers close up, and then I will show you how to customize it. So put the camera down. Start by standard 11th Doctor Sonic screwdriver. It hasn't got the sound thing in, so it won't work. It's exactly the same, pretty much. The buttons. The problem with the toy is the buttons too high up. Should be down here. Well, now they moved it even higher up. It's there. Doesn't open, and it's slightly smaller. Apart from that, it's pretty much exactly the same, and there are no screws at all. Next up is this fictional screwdriver, which looks very nice. We've got good detailing in there, and a nice end. I can't remember what they call these. They call them something. I can't remember. Yeah, well, they call them something. The ends. And this is by far the best. It is absolutely awesome. It's got this really cool switch that moves up and down. That front saws around the side. And the end. This is the screwdriver I am going to use in a Doctor Who movie I'm going to do. Whenever. I might have a break from Figure Adventures to do that. This is the actual sound thing. It has a neutral light. The standard 2 frequency sounds. And also makes... Well, it's hard to do it without... I'll tell you what, I'll show you when it's inside one. Because it makes a ton of sounds. I think it makes about 5. So, excluding even the 2 frequency sounds. So I'm gonna show you how these things work now. Let's start by making one out of this thing. I'm gonna keep the head, the emitter. I call it the head. I'm gonna put that down there. I won't keep the middle. I will keep the grip, but I will change the end. So I'm going to put this end on, and I'm going to put this middle on here. So the pieces I have got are these. To make this screwdriver light up, obviously we need this. This will build you one sonic screwdriver. So if we start building, we're going to start by taking the head and the neck, the middle, and you fit it in, then you twist it, then you click it into place. Then we put that down over here and we take the grip and put the end in and click it into place. It's very simple. Then we line up the speaker holes with the actual speaker, which is there. Put that in. This piece is the dodgy bit, so it just takes a bit of work. It probably won't be dodgy on yours. Then we got this. You have to put, for best performance results, you have to put it in there. I must admit very quickly that this actual power bit looks a lot like the second Doctor Sonic screwdriver, the original. Alright, and then you got to put that in like this over the switch. Yeah, it just clicks over the switch. You fit it in somehow. This one's the hardest to do in my opinion because you can't work out what the switch is. And then it's in. The middle doesn't click into place. It's all just, well, you don't need to click it, you just twist it and it stays. Then switch lights up. You can see the Gallifreyan patterns on this design, and the top lights up. The light's not good in daylight, really, for the top. It works fine down here, but in daylight it's not that good. You need to get into a darkish place. Yes, and that is a finished, customizable screwdriver, which is really nice. That is how they work. It's the same for all of them. I'm now going to take you through the parts, except for the parts of the 11th Doctor Sonic screwdriver, because there really isn't any point, because we've seen them all before. These are all the parts, And I said I wouldn't take you through the 11th Doctor's ones, but I'll just show you them split up so you can see how it splits up. I'm not going to take you through them, I just want to show you this, which is interesting. That is just the head, the emitter broken off. Just thought you might want to see that because it's not exactly obvious to see an 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver split up. Right, taking you through the parts, I'm going to start with the two emitters. I'm going to start with the coolest one in my opinion, which looks like that orb that was in the Doctor's daughter. I can't remember quite what it was called. It was like that nature ball. That's how I know it. Ah, focus. Okay, that is irritating. So I'm going to just show you around. Ah, yes, I've got it. So I'm doing around the top first, and up here there's that bump, and then around the side it's just like little patterning. As you can see, just around the two sides or front, depends how you hold it, there's golden pegs inside, but not round there. Going down, we have like this golden bit and the greenish bit there. That's filled in with plastic. You can't put your finger up there. As you can see there, it's like plastic. That is not like, materially, it's proper plastic. It just reflects like it's film. Okay, the other head, the emitter, also very nice. It's got that eye, and we got like a wiry shaped thing wrapped around it in the middle. You can see there. Once again, more plastic. On the other side is the wire again. Up the top, we've got this detailing. It's not as nice, but it's still very good. And we got like these little windows things inside. And then we go on to our first body, the one that goes with this emitter. Here we've got some patterning, and when it's turned on, the light shines through there. I can't remember if I demonstrated that, so let's just show you quickly. It's really nice. Oops, wrong ends. To get this stick thing inside there, you have to lift the switch up. Yeah, see? Okay, now down the side we've got things that look like buzz saws, but I think they're just like things that the Doctor would spin if it was his sonic screwdriver. Yeah, we got like a spoon-shaped activated switch. One complaint I do have about these models is there's an arrow to show you which way it goes in. You could think of it as patterning, but it's a bit annoying. But now I'll get used to it. And it's got this sort of hexagonal printing on it. That's a very nice piece. So next up we have this middle, which has Gallifreyan text in there, which becomes clear when you light it up yet again. And then all the way around we've got this patterning inside, yet again hexagonal. Then we got this weird shape here, and the rest is sort of given a slanting effect, as you can see there. So it sort of makes it look like slanting inwards. Yeah, and it is as well, but it really looks good. It's got another hexagon with a little lump on it to activate it, and we got this little shape here, which is nice. Two blue dots with a grey one, and then a little indent for wires. It's sort of like, it's not actually textured there, it's just a indent. It looks like there's a lump, but it really isn't. It's just an indent. Ha. Okay. Next, onto the grips. And this one is quite cool, but my one's a bit dodgy. Speakers there. Well, holes for the speaker. Oh, sorry, I'm very tired. This reminds me of the junk TARDIS, or a classic TARDIS in a way. I don't know why, but this just looks like a stretched out version of a TARDIS console bit that holds up the actual console, doesn't it? It does as well. The centre underneath the console, so like the console would be on there. I don't know, but sort of does. Yeah, it's just a bit like this. It's just like a different version of the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver grip. Then we have this very plain one. It's not really plain. It's got 1, 2, 3 or 4 circles in each mark, and there are loads of them, as you can see, markings. Then around here, the speakers are very well hidden. If you can see that, that is a hole. The inner circle on those 3 becomes a hole. There. If I can shine the light on it. See, that's a hole. It's a hole. That's a hole, but that's not a hole. And yep, we got this pattern spokes in it. And that's it. That's the last of the grips. It just runs around the top here. And then there's like an arch there. Then, I remember the name. The pommels. I think. Pommels, whatever. I'll start with this one. This too is just like a bit very similar to the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver one. Really nothing special there. Got yet another hexagon at the top, which comes to a point. This goes with these pieces. I think this is almost like a concept model of the 11th Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Very similar in so many ways. Maybe it was leftover concepts and then they decided to make it. And the final part is the other pommel, which on the box showed these bits coloured in, the lines. It looked really cool, and I was slightly disappointed these bits were coloured in. But they weren't coloured in, but it's still a very cool pommel. So, for 20 quid, well, around 20 quid, you get 3 sonic screwdrivers. That 2 of them haven't been released yet, and you sort of get one of them as a cheaper version of something that has. My complaint about this one, the 11th Doctor's one, is this button. Feels alright, but when you actually get it in, when you get the thing in that controls it, it's not a nice press at all. You can't feel you pressing it. I like a click, because then I feel like I've done something. You just keep holding it, and it's really not a nice press. Then it's really actually quite hard to activate. This set's quite special to me because I used to be a huge Star Wars fan. Now I'm more of a Doctor Who fan. And I always wanted to build your own lightsaber kit. And now I've got this, which is almost just as cool. Yeah, I definitely recommend buying this. Unfortunately, obviously, like the lightsaber kit, if any of you remember that, you can only have one lighting up at a time. In a few years, or even now, after it's everywhere, I bet you people will be selling replacements inside bits, the electric bits. So just buy another 2 of them, or 1 even, because it's not much need to have this one lighting up. Only these 2 would be nice. So anyway, yeah, this might be my last review for a while because I'm going away on Thursday for 2 weeks. I occasionally will be able to check my email, so you can PM me, but I won't be posting any videos. Well, I don't think so, you never know. But I'm almost 90% sure I won't. Unless something happens before then, I'll do a video, but I doubt there'll be any reviews before then. And when I get back, I should hopefully have the Series 6 figures, unless the postman leaves them on the doorstep and my next door neighbour forgets to take them in and someone nicks them. That would be the worst case scenario. Anyway, I definitely recommend getting this set, and I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys soon.